Hello, and thank you for joining the session on the future of mobile work. My name is Robert Wassermann, and I am heading the product management team in the SAP User Experience Mobile Center of Excellence. In this session, I would like to first introduce the SAP User Experience Mobile Center of Excellence and share some insights into our mobile user experience strategy. Afterwards, I will provide a first look at one of the new native mobile applications, the SAP Mobile Start app, which we plan to release in 2021, and close with a demo of a visionary showcase of this app. Let's start with the introduction of the SAP User Experience Mobile Center of Excellence. The Mobile Center of Excellence was established in August 2019 and is part of the SAP User Experience Unit. Our mission is to define and drive the mobile app strategy and portfolio for the intelligent enterprise. As indicated on the right-hand side, the end user is at the center of our strategy and activities. This is one reason why we collaborate intensively with our customers and partners to identify the most important use cases and the functionality and features which are required to deliver the best possible mobile experience to all business users. So if you or your company is interested in working with us, please feel free to contact me directly in order to establish a first alignment call on this opportunity. Let us talk about great user experience and the difference it actually makes. For us at SAP, user experience is not limited to delivering great user interfaces. Actually, even a great user interface cannot make up for bad user experience. For us, user experience spans across the whole life cycle of the engagement with our customers and the end users. It ideally already starts with feedback engagements and user research activities where we discuss the detailed requirements and the day-to-day activities with the end users to deliver the best possible mobile application to them. Once a customer purchases a solution or service, a smooth and successful onboarding is critical to deliver a positive experience right from the beginning. Obviously, the usability of the application itself and the seamless integration into the end-to-end backend processes is absolutely key to ensure the end users derive the benefits they are seeking from using the application. Overall, our ambition is to provide a user experience that delights our end users and helps our customers to optimize their processes, reduce their efforts and costs, and thereby also drive competitive advantages. In today's world, it is absolutely necessary that people can choose where and when they want to work. This became even more important during the current pandemic and the impact it has on all of us and on how and where we work. We see different patterns of how employees use desktop applications and apps on mobile devices and differentiate two general types of mobile users. The temporary or casual mobile user primarily uses desktop or laptop computers and applications to deliver most of their daily work. The casual mobile user switches to mobile devices when they are in meetings with colleagues, customers, or vendors, or when continuing work from home. For these users, it is important that when switching to a mobile device, the mobile app is consistent with the desktop application and that the users don't have to adapt to a completely different user interface and interaction pattern. For these casual mobile users, we offer mobile-enabled SAP Fiori web apps that run on the desktop computers as well as on tablets or smartphones. The true mobile worker, on the other hand, is constantly on the go and requires mobile apps that offer the same user experience and interaction patterns as the consumer apps provide for their platform of choice. Examples are the maintenance technician, the warehouse operator, or the sales representative. For the true mobile users, it is vital that there is a seamless user experience when switching between consumer and enterprise apps, and that whatever app is used, it makes full use of the device and operating system capabilities like on-device artificial intelligence, machine learning, or augmented reality. In order to support the true mobile user in the best possible way, we deliver mobile-optimized SAP Fiori native apps that run on tablets, smartphones, or even companion devices like smartwatches or other wearables like smart glasses. The beauty is that the SAP Fiori design system that is used for all mobile apps offers a coherent user experience across the different technologies and platforms. When it comes to the new mobile user experience, a very important cornerstone of our mobile strategy is delivering new native mobile optimized SAP Fiori apps, which we started releasing already some years ago with the introduction of the SAP Asset Manager application. SAP's native apps leverage the SAP Software Development Kit (SDK) for iOS or Android, or the Mobile Development Kit (MDK), which enables metadata-driven cross-platform development. This development framework and tools enables our customers and partners to deliver extensions on top of the standard applications we bring to the market. This can be achieved by either developing new applications or by delivering MDK-based components that integrate into the end-to-end business processes. The native mobile apps also allow us to leverage device capabilities like the aforementioned on-device artificial intelligence, augmented reality, machine learning, or natural language processing, to only name a few. Let us have a look at two examples of these technologies and how these drive benefits to the end user. Let's start with augmented reality. Here, the example of a maintenance technician comes to mind. Let's imagine the maintenance technician is on a remote site to repair an asset. Using the mobile device and augmented reality overlays, it would be possible to display sensor data, for example, coming from IoT or Bluetooth devices. The AR overlay could also display a heat map that shows those areas of the asset which are overheating and need special attention. This speeds up the analysis of the defect and helps reducing downtimes. Now let's move to another example related to machine learning. Let's imagine we are a sales representative and we are returning from a business trip back to the office or our home. What we would like to do now is to scan our travel receipts and ideally automatically get the data identified correctly and transferred into our travel and expense management software like SAP Concur. The difficulty, obviously, is that the software has to handle many different receipts from different companies. Here is where machine learning can help. Over the course of time, the underlying machine learning algorithm is trained by the entries of all sales representatives working for this company. By making the algorithm available on the mobile device and using technologies like, for example, Apple's Core ML, this allows identifying the data directly by scanning the receipt and transferring it into SAP Concur. This reduces the time required to enter travel receipts and also errors which can happen when manually entering the data. These are just two examples how embedding device and operating system technologies into native mobile applications reduces efforts and costs and supports the end user working more efficiently. One of these new native mobile applications, which we plan to release to the market in 2021, is the SAP Mobile Start app. The idea behind this native mobile application is to deliver a seamless mobile experience across the intelligent enterprise suite. This app will serve as the single point of entry for all mobile SAP users and will allow them to start all web and native mobile applications which are configured and assigned to their persona or individual profile. Furthermore, we are planning to introduce native features such as notifications, widgets, or Siri support, and also provide external content like news or social feeds. In addition to that, we are also planning to deliver information related to workflows and action items. Here, the users should be able to get an overview of all action items and approvals waiting for them, with the option to directly approve or reject the respective item. Let me share a demo of a visionary showcase which highlights some of the features we are planning to introduce in the future.
In this presentation, I would like to share some insights into our vision for the SAP Mobile Start application, which we plan to release to the market in 2021. Please note that this is a visionary demo app and the legal disclaimer for roadmap information applies. The future app will be customizable to meet the requirements of the end user. The app provides 3 tabs: the My Day tab, the Apps tab, and the To-Dos tab. The My Day tab shows information related to upcoming activities like a customer meeting. In the Apps tab, the end user will find the most important web and native apps that are required to deliver the day-to-day activities on mobile devices like tablets or phone. The To-Dos tab shows the most important action items that require immediate attention. For this demo, we imagine that we are Alex, who is working as a CFO. Let us start with the My Day tab. Our vision is that the information displayed in this tab relates and is triggered by the calendar entry you see on the left-hand side. So while Alex is in transit to the meeting with the customer Del Bond Industries, he can review all the information shown here to prepare for the meeting. For example, financial information like invoice amount overdue or days sales outstanding. By pressing on the customer guide card, the underlying app opens and provides more information. Alex can also dive into news, like provided from news agencies or social media. Furthermore, This tab also shows KPIs like total revenue per quarter and others. Each and every card is linked to either a web or a native application and can be opened by pressing onto the card. This is also the case for the Apps tab, where the important web and native apps are used to deliver previews and KPIs which are required to guide Alex through his daily activities. By pressing, for example, on Sales Contracts, the underlying web application opens and shows additional detailed information like split per sales organization. By pressing on the arrow, the app leads me back to the SAP Mobile Start app. The last tab is the To-Dos tab. This tab shows all important action items and workflow approvals that are waiting for Alex's attention. Alex can drill down to get more information on the action item and then choose to either approve or reject it. With this, I would like to conclude the presentation of the SAP Mobile Start Visionary Demo app.
Please feel free to dive deeper into our learning content using the SAP Learning Hub. Thank you for your interest and joining the session on the future of mobile work. Please feel free to reach out to me in case of questions or interest in collaborating with us on one of our mobile use cases or the SAP Mobile Start app, which I introduced in this session. I wish you a great TechEd experience. Thank you and goodbye for now.